People. Que pasa, sac, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about that lovely looking young lady, uptown lady, that drove herself over the bridge, flat bridge to be specific. Now when I did those videos, I spoke about those incidents on both of my channels. That incident here. And I said that it seems as if this lady had some sort of emotional issue, financial issue, relationship issue. Based on information, credible information that I got, it is said that she had some sort of business, some sort of restaurant business, not 100% sure. And it seems as if the restaurant or the business flunk, it fall because of the big C, which happens to most Jamaicans, most businesses in Jamaica, worldwide. So therefore, persons are having a very hard time right now, financially, all kind of way, because most persons, wherever they work, whatever business they did or do, it has suffered some sort of loss. Some sort of, it is impacting some sort of way. So therefore, this would apply to her along with other persons. Now, when I did that video, a lot of persons were concerned about her family, mothers, fathers, relatives, brothers, sisters, whoever she was in some sort of relationship with. However, what most persons were concerned about is the fact of, was she a mother? Did she have kids and people? Sad to say that, not sad to say that she has kids, sad to say that she took her life and have 2 kids out there, at least 2 boys that I am aware of. And people, this is a picture right here. I am not going to show the faces of the sons. I am going to blur it out. However, this is a picture with her and both of her sons. And people, we say she was smiling. However, people, sometimes they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. And in this picture, you could see in her eyes, she almost looks as if she had some sort of tears in her eyes. She almost looks as if somebody that is smiling, but deep within, deep inside, there is some sort of underlying problem. There is some sort of stress. However, you know that whenever people, with their family, their kids, they are going to put out outside a face that does not reflect what is actually going on inside. And people, like me say, this is just my interpretation of the picture. I could be 100% wrong. I could be right. Not really sure. However, you could see sometimes in people's face, even though they are smiling, behind that smile, there is some sort of hurt. There is some sort of pain. Now, other information that I got, it is said that this lady is an auditor. So people, what that means, she knows accounting. That means that she knows how to check the books of businesses, her own financial situation. So therefore, she would be an expert to know if she is doing good or doing bad financially. So therefore, if the business is falling, if the business is making a profit, or in her case, if the business is making a loss, she would know immediately. So therefore, she would have reasons for concern. So people, like me say, there is conflicting stories out there. Some persons are claiming that she had man problem, she have financial problem, she have business problem, the business fall. Like me say, people, I don't know this person. I have seen her already, and you look at her face, she has that typical look of the uptown Jamaica. Now, sometimes when I speak, people get offended. However, I am speaking the truth. She looks as if she was well kept. She have that stereotypical uptown look, well kept, brown, hair well done. So therefore, what I am saying, I am just speaking the truth, what a lot of persons are thinking. However, some people then feel as if them can't speak what is on their mind. However, with this channel, I am the opposite to that. So therefore, people, that is the latest word that is on the street. That is what persons are saying. And persons were concerned if she had kids and people. Yes, she do. And she left these 2 kids, or at least 2 kids, because there's 2 boys. I don't know if there are other kids, meaning daughters, whatever the case is. However, these kids look like they're in there. One look like about early 20. The next one looks like he is about 16 or 17, based on the picture that I have. And people like me say, when I get this information, I get the information from people. So therefore, I am quoting based on the information that I got. So people, at the end of the day, like I've said before, this is a very sad situation. This is a very bad situation. And it is sad to see somebody lose their life, even if they are stressed. It is one of the worst ways in which somebody can take their life, because then them leave them family members confused. They leave their kids confused. And then these are the persons that are left with the burden that this person was facing. So people, sometimes we don't know what goes through a person's mind. However, it is a kind of selfish act. And like I said, people, when people stress out and feel as if their back is against the wall, I cannot tell people what to do. Me just as said, there's a ripple effect, there's a repercussion, there's a trickle-down effect that comes down on the family. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I have started uploading news items on that channel. And I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I did earlier. And it pertains to 2 persons that lost their life in a place called Spring Peace, Pimento Walk, we are talking about in St. Anne. Now, I am speaking about Devon Webb. He is said to be a mechanic, and also Leighton Sinclair Cinco, that is his OC. He is a JDF, Jamaica Defense Force soldier. Now, people, like I said, there was some sort of verbal altercation, argument at some sort of party. And based on the information, like I said before, the man told the soldier that he is going to go for his toll, and when him come back, them better take with himself. However, people, it seems as if the soldier and his mechanic friend, they did not take these 2 young men very seriously, and people, they paid the cost, the ultimate cost. They lost their life. They were conned up multiple times. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that after this incident occurred, there was a joint military operation by the JCF Jamaica Constabulary Force and also the JDF Jamaica Defense Force. And they went to the area and they basically corralled the place. And they went to the houses of these 2 young men and them lock up everybody. The dog, the puss, the rat, the mama, the papa, the baby palm breast. Any and everybody get locked up. And people, based on the information that I got, it is said that these 2 men are now in the custody of the Popo. And people, based on the information, it seems as if they were not there. However, it seems as if somebody in the family call and make them know, say, listen, me nah do no time for uno, so therefore, uno better carrying uno self, turning yourself to the Popo. And people, it seems as if that is what happened. Now, people, when I get these reports, it is conflicting. Some people say the police hold them. Some people say them turning themselves. Me no know. The fact is that the police have them right now. Whether them turning themselves or the Popo catch them, that is irrelevant. Now, people, also based on some more information that I just got while I am doing this video, it is said that a 3rd suspect in the case of the soldier and the mechanic that lost their life, a 3rd suspect was also held by the Popo. However, people, when them hold him, them never hold him the right way. They held him the wrong way. That means that him get a 1-way ticket out of here. And based on the information, it is said that this suspect was from Spanish Town. However, the Popo them hold him down a Steer Town, and people them steer him down a hell. We are talking about he got at least 6 pieces. However, people, like I said, this is breaking news, breaking news. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP. Now people, like I said, there are two young men, and when you look at these young men, them look like them in them teens, maybe 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 the most. We see so them look like them can't even PISS straight. So people are talking about some young youth. And it is also said that the Popo also found, we are speaking about the tool that was used to take away these two persons. Now people, the truth and the fact is that I have noticed a trend whenever anything happens, any sorts of crime occur as it pertains to police or soldier, JSF or JDF. It seems as if these crimes are solved in a jiffy. By the count of 1, 2, 3, them catch somebody or somebody giving themselves or somebody DEAD. However, people, it seems as if other cases and people, I am not bashing the Popo because we see that of lately. Since the end of 2019, fast forward 2020, 2021, they've been catching a lot of persons and a lot of these cases are being solved. A lot of persons getting charged. Conviction, that is the next story because you need evidence, you need witnesses. And we see that Jamaicans are very reluctant to go to court and testify. So therefore these persons walk and then we wait till them do something else and somebody actually take them out. Whether it is the Popo, Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. Now people, there are two pictures. There is one of somebody in a blue, the suspect in a blue. And then there's a next one of a youth. He is in some sort of yellow and black color shirt. Now people, based on the information, it is said that this youth's father was also a shatter. This youth family members were also shatters in the era. And based on the information, it is said that the father-in-law that died, he left a tool, or he left a couple of tools. And this youth is in the service of tool rental. So therefore, he is tool rental man for hire. So therefore, whenever any sorts of shatter going on any sorts of operation, you know that them can rent it from him. So people, I say this to say that he is also a shatter because the truth and the fact is that in 2021, you cannot rent anybody any sorts of tool unless you're bad, unless you have some sort of reputation or person are going to take away your tool, take away your life, and basically put you 6'6". So therefore, you know that he has some sort of reputation to be in that type of business. He is tough. He is bad. Point blank and period. However, people, based on this incident, hopefully this career of this youth and him friend will come to some sort of screeching halt. Maybe the Popo, the system, the justice system can put them away for good based on the fact that them have a recent head or two recent heads on their tally. So people may just say. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.